Yeah, guys, it's Ian here. How you doing? Right, well, don't know if you can notice from the kind of surroundings, the bed move has happened. That was Friday. It's now Monday, day before I get my chair. I thought I'd do this podcast about how the move went for me physically and emotionally, and how I'm feeling right at this moment in time, and everything that's going on. So, first of all, what's going on? Right. Well, I've had the recent loads of blood tests and wee samples and God knows what else. Check how everything's going. Not only with my MS, but obviously with my drink-related illnesses, and just me in general and my life. It seems to me now I even seem to surprise. I spoke to a lady today that rang me. Apparently, she works at the paramedic. She's one of the paramedics that works at the surgery I use, the hospital doctors. And she'd never heard of me. She was like, "We thought we knew everyone that was housebound, and housebound. How long have you been housebound?" I said, "Well, a year." She was absolutely shocked that I hadn't had much more support. So yeah, it's pretty shocking. Um, it's 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 one of them things, if the MS is having a good day, my legs playing it up. If my legs having a good day, I don't know, my heart or my kidneys or whatever is not right. I don't think I ever have days of feeling 100% anymore. There's always something that's not quite feeling quite tip top. Today I'm feeling very very nervous about tomorrow. Um, but anyway, Friday. So Friday just happened all at once. It was crazy. We were expecting the bed people. The occupational therapist turned up for the bed to be sorted and to get me into the bed, get me into here, into the bedroom, into bed. Anyway, we were waiting and waiting and waiting, and she said, "I don't believe this. I've got a gut feeling something's happened." She rang up the bed people. They didn't know anything about the bed being moved, and they said, "Oh no, no, we've got it as cancelled on the Wednesday." Apparently, somebody had cancelled it. Nobody knows who. Everyone's blaming everybody else as usual. But the actual bed move got cancelled. So anyway, she pulled in some favours, spoke to a manager of hers, and within about 15 minutes of her making that phone call, two guys turned up and did the bed. Now, before the bed had to happen, obviously I had to get into my just normal wheelchair that Cat pushes around. Not a self-propelled one. It's not, the wheels aren't big enough. It's a smaller one, and it's got a little battery pack on the back and stuff. Anyway, we had to get me into that, and of course we had the fear of how it was going to go. And I have to admit, considering I hadn't stood up for months because of the pain or just physically not able to, I managed to stand up. I think it was first time, maybe second. I think I might have gone to get up, and the bed wasn't high enough, and we altered that. And anyway, we managed to get me on my chair. Cat got the guys did the bed. They were absolute trojans. Then Cat moved me into the bed, wheeled me down the hallway into my bedroom, and I unceremoniously got out of the wheelchair and just flew onto the bed, but it was very painful, and obviously we're going to have to work on that. So that was Wednesday. That was Friday. In the meantime, as this, I had a lovely guy called Gareth, who I actually did a shout out on Plymouth Community Help. And a lovely guy called Gareth had offered his services to pick up and collect. I think he must have run a Mambla van service or something along those lines. But he said, "Yeah, if you can find it, I'll pick it up." Anyway, a lovely lady offered me hers, and apparently it's beautiful. Anyway, it was all dropped. I still haven't seen it. Kat says it's gorgeous. It's quite big apparently. So I'm hoping that if I can get it raised, that maybe I can actually get to use it, which would be lovely, and have even more of a life back, as opposed to sort of being wheelchair bound, which is the way things are looking at this moment in time. So Friday happened, like within about 2 hours. Everything had happened. Anyway, uh, Kat was here for the weekend. She had to go yesterday, which was Sunday. So she left on Sunday. She had to go to work, and she stayed in stayed at Kingsbridge last night. But she had the grandkids today. She looks after her grandchildren on a Monday. Um, so um, so that's that. She's there now, so she's gonna have some dinner and sort the kids out and everything, and then she'll come and see me. My carers today, I had some thing left, or I thought there was something left over. Apparently, one of the carers has thrown it away. I haven't had anything to eat tonight apart from a bag of onion rings. That's all I've had. Um, they didn't. They said, "Oh, we can make you a sandwich or a ready meal." And I was like, "Well, I haven't got any ready meals this week because obviously with Cat being here and things, I thought I had enough for tonight, or this should have been enough for tonight." So I've currently gone hungry. Cat, I know Cat will cook me something when she gets home, but obviously she's been, with the kids all day. She's going to be knackered. I think we're just going to chill up. I mean, I might just ask me a bacon sandwich, to be honest, or something like that. I'm sure she wouldn't mind. So anyway, we come up till tomorrow. So in round about, I'd say about 16 hours. I think in about 16 hours, I'll be mobile. My chair will be here. How do I feel? I'm shitting it, guys. I am absolutely shitting it. Not only the thought of the logistics of getting in and out of a chair and being able to, to mobilize a chair and drive a chair. It's really, really actually it it's it's quite daunting. Now, you know, no harm. Everyone that knows me knows how active I was in either my hobbies or my jobs. Both my jobs are you have to be incredibly fit. Ask any chef or ask any engineer. Um, to have that taken away is it's gutting. It's absolutely gutting. Um, my left leg is it's just completely useless. My occupational therapy took one look at it and she was horrified, and she's going to get a consultant from is it Austria? Austria? It's like Austria, not ostrich. Anyway, the bones people. Austria, I can't remember the name. Cat was out to tell me. She probably all of you are probably shouting at me now, and I can't remember. Don't ask me. Anyway, orthopedics. There, we get there in the end. So anyway, so hopefully that in time maybe they could do something with that. I mean they said originally after the accident and the work they did on it, that if I was still in any discomfort with they could fuse the foot. Now, to be perfectly honest with you, with the amount of movement I've got in it now, I'm not going to miss that. And if that would mean that I would be in no pain, then I will take it hands down and have the damn thing fused or have the damn thing cut off. You know, I'm wheelchair bound anyway now, so if if they turn around and said, you can have the rest of your time without any pain from your leg, all you've got to do is lop it off. I'd have to take serious consideration with it because of how completely useless it is. I don't need it. When I buy a pair of shoes, I only need one. It's that bad. It's the whole thing is a mess. If you know me, and you'll know what I'm talking about. It's mangled. It's absolutely mangled. It shoots off at odd angles, and there's bits protruding, and yeah, it's a real. That was at the Devon. That was at Exeter. Now I'm down in Plymouth in Derriford. It will be that'll be my hospital. Is my hospital now. Hopefully they'll be able to do something with it, or maybe do something that can at least alleviate some of this pain that I'm in constantly. So anyway, so tomorrow the wheelchair comes. It's going to be very overwhelming. I'm well aware of that. I want to be out doing things, but I know that at first it's going to be very tiring. Just even going out, and of course, I'm not physically walking or anything. It's physically on your body. It's still hard on your body physically. You still, it's crazy. Ask my friend Lawrence. He'll explain it to you. Generally, places aren't designed for wheelchairs very well. Although I do believe all new builds have to be disabled access, I think. I'm not sure. Anyway, guys, one of the other things I was thinking about was I'm due to go on holiday to Edinburgh at the end of May. I am thinking about taking Ian Bearzall to the streets of Edinburgh as a one-off kind of just special, and then I want to introduce you to Kat. So you get to meet that lady that is just the most important person in my life, bar no one else. I'm really, really lucky with who I've got in my life. I've got Kat. I've got my dear, dear Johnny. I've got my dear Rachel. I've got my sister Laurie. I've got Swain, who's one of my oldest friends. Love him to death. We're still still, we're hopefully going to be catching up this year. And then a new friend that I've made in Plymouth, actually via Johnny, this guy called Si, who runs his own business. He's on Just Eat in Plymouth, and it's called Si's Barbecue. Now I totally recommend it. The guy is amazing, and it doesn't have to just be what's on the menu. If he's got a restaurant, so on the barbecue, I'm going to be going there. For me coffee and bloody breakfast and things. I will be. And like I say, he does food through Just Eat, and he does his barbecue box. And if you love barbecue, but I'm talking like the proper American stuff, when they do like you get like half a chicken, you get brisket, you get this most amazing belly pork or pork. He makes his own. He makes his own mac and cheese, homemade coleslaw, beautiful salads, homemade burgers. Just a his Sunday roast is epic. You could feed two people on one of his Sunday roasts. It's that big. It's lovely, absolutely gorgeous. Or you could eat it all yourself if you're a little piggy. There's loads of fresh vegetables. The meat is cooked immensely, amazingly. Fresh Yorkshire puddings, your roast potatoes, you name it, and the gravy, bang on. So big plug there for Si's Barbecue, Si's Restaurant. If you look him up on Facebook and give him a shout, and I'm sure he will shout you directions to get to his. So I'm really lucky with the friends that I've got. I've not got a lot, but the people I've got to me. Oh, sorry, and also my dear James, who has been my number one supporter on my podcast. So sorry, James, I forgot all about you, Cat's brother. Now we have got very, very close. We're very good friends. I've got a lot of time for him. James is hi James, if you're watching this, hi buddy. Check out the hair. I know it's getting crazier, isn't it, by the minute? I'm starting to go very kind of Rod Stewart in a really bad hair day phase. Fortunately, it's all going to be gone by Monday next week. Next week, I'm getting a haircut. It's as simple as that. I'm going to find a barber and I'm getting a haircut. So, yes, you may mock me for the next week, but then there will be no more mocking. So, oh, by the way, so if everybody knows of barbers that I'll be able to get into in my electric wheelchair and they'll do my hair, please, could you give me a shout on Facebook and let me know, because I need to know where I can get in and get one. Anyway, it's going to be a really good idea. This move to Plymouth, it's got me away from the bay and the negativity that I was in the bay. I think if I'd have stayed in the bay, I would have died just alone and drunk somewhere. I think, perfectly honest with you, I think the best thing I ever did was get out of the bay. Obviously, I haven't really been out. Well, I've hardly been out. I've been out like a couple of 3 times. Cat's taken me out once, and I've been to the pub a couple of times since I've been here and that was That was two years. That'll be coming up for 2 years this October. I think it was just after my birthday I got this place. 51st birthday. I'm 53 this year. So yeah, 53 this year. Oh my god, I am seriously old. Oh dear. Anyway. So anyway, back to the wheelchair tomorrow. Um, I am so anxious. I'm really excited. I'm really excited. Get my life back. You know, if you can imagine that you had to spend a year in bed. If you've had to spend a year in bed, and all of a sudden they say your world's open again, you go and do anything you want. Now, obviously, I can't go and climb Mount Everest, but it does mean that I can go to the shops and buy the ingredients for Valentine's for cat. I can cook dinner Valentine's night for cat. That's what I want to do. I gotta find the bloody recipe I want to do first, because at the moment I ain't got a Scooby Doo what I'm gonna do. um, well, I have got a couple of ideas. I have got. That's a lie. I have got a couple of ideas. Probably be something classic French. It's what I do. It's what I trained in. Possibly seafood. Truck it with a cat. I'll see how she feels about that. I might do something sort of surf and turfy with maybe a garlicky tomatoey sauce, maybe something like that, kind of like Provençal kind of prawns with a steak or a piece of fish, maybe a nice piece of cod, nice maybe something a bit different, maybe something like a John Dory or a snapper, maybe a red snapper or mullet. Mullet's really good, but very delicate. When I like my fish quite meaty, like so I like monkfish, and I like cod. I like the meaty fish, and then you've got the more delicate kind of fish. Um, you have to be careful with pairings of of food with, because obviously they're very delicate flavors. Whereas my kind of cooking is sort of big bold flavors. I always taught my chefs that the first thing to do is to season, and when you think you seasoned enough, season some more. I was really big on seasoning, and Kat, it's what makes her an amazing chef, is that she's got that knack. I don't have to season my food when I eat it, because it's pre-done in the cooking. It's an insult to her to do the salt and pepper. And to be perfectly honest, I did it once and I regretted it because it was over salt, over peppery. So it was my own bloody fault, and I learned my lesson. So, Chef Katrina, I am so sorry. I do apologise, darling. Anyway, guys, this was just a short one, really. Just wanted to let you know about how I'm feeling about tomorrow, and I'll probably do another podcast when I'm kind of like a little bit more with it and everything, and kind of let you know the plans of what's going on in the flat, and how we now me and Kat will be able to make it at home for us. So it's going to be lovely. I mean, she won't be moving in, but hopefully she'll be a bit more, so we can, we're going to make it very kind of like homely, make it home, and that would make me feel better as well. I'd feel better if it was homely. I don't particularly want pictures of naked girls scratching her ass, or men cannot live on beer alone. Some stunning model holding a bottle of beer. God, I used to have those. I used to have those posters from Woolworths, if I remember rightly. Big, massive posters were like about £3 or £4, I think. And there was a thing, and yeah, oh goodness. Anyway, so I've got some great things coming up in the future. And it all does literally pivot on tomorrow and how the chair goes. Is it going to be the right size? Is it going to fit around the flat? All these things. It should be. I've waited over a year now. We nearly didn't get it, and now it seems to have gone through, and it's. I don't know. I guess part of me is just thinking what's going to go wrong. I just know something's going to go wrong, and it's just filling me full of foreboding, and I'm so anxious. I'm overthinking. Um, yeah, and I'm glad Kat's here tonight, because I think I'd really struggle if she wasn't. I really do. I'm really not in a great place. Been rapid cycling quite badly, ups and downs, but I think that's just with everything that's going on sort of over the last week or two. I think once that's sorted, I'm hoping anyway that maybe I can get back to a little bit of normality. I want to try and get out as much as I can on my own and get the confidence. That's what I need, is confidence to be able to go to things and, I need a new t-shirt, or I need a new coat, or I need a new pair of jeans, whatever it is. I want to have the confidence to go and do those things. So yeah, so fingers crossed, guys. Another thing is, hopefully at the end of the month, me and Kat are going to go out for dinner with Rachel and Dan, which will be really, really nice. Really, I haven't met him yet, so they've been together. I don't know how long they've been together. A year, 2 years, something like that. I can't think how long they've been together. Anyway, I've not met him yet, and he's not met me. He's not Baker. He's not met Baker. So my God, he's in for a wacky, wacky ride that day. Anyway, we think we found somewhere for dinner. I've just got to check it. We're going to, me and Kat are going to reconnaissance recce to see if I can get in and out, and it's it's safe and there's toilets, and all these things you need to think about. And yeah, we're gonna go there. It's a Mediterranean restaurant, and we're gonna get the mezza or the meze, depending on how you pronounce it. And it's just basically lots of different Greek dishes, and you get to try a lot of different stuff. And it's absolutely amazing, really, really good, really tasty. It's without a doubt my favourite food, and I think, although I've been classically trained French, I think my style now is very Mediterranean. I like lighter dishes. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my stodge, I love my cottage pies, I love my shepherd's pies, I love my beef stews. But I do like a lighter dish as well. And I think with me not eating, anything that I can do that makes me think, oh God, I can't wait to have that. That's going to be really nice. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I'd like to say another thank you for watching another podcast. I'm actually, I think it's 62 views away from 1,000, right? So, please, if you are watching this, can you please, if you aren't already, subscribe? It's free. It doesn't cost a single penny. Can you watch my video? It's 20 minutes, half hour out of your day, and you get to catch up with me. And most of all, share, because somebody out there might be in the same boat, or have going through, or looking at maybe something I've been through. And all I ever want to do is maybe help a little bit. Sort of, I want to make sure that before I go off, help someone. I change someone's life by steering them from the path that I led, from whichever perspective you look at. I'm not proud of anything I've ever done. So anyway, guys, it's been fantastic chatting to you. As ever, please watch, subscribe, and share. This is Ian Baker saying a TTFN. The mouse is stuck. We can't end the stream. We can end the stream now. All I need to do is hit this button like that, and then we go to end. See you later, guys. Love ya. Bye.